The Amazon rainforest covers over 6 million square kilometers, spanning multiple countries, but primarily Brazil. It is home to one of the richest biodiversities on Earth, with millions of species of plants, insects, birds, and mammals, many still undocumented. The dense canopy stretches endlessly, creating layers of life from the forest floor to the tree. Rivers like the Amazon itself carve intricate waterways, providing sustenance for countless species. Its ecological significance is unmatched. It produces roughly 20% of the world's oxygen and acts as a critical carbon sink, helping mitigate climate change. Yet, its immensity is both its strength and vulnerability. Remote areas are often beyond human monitoring, making them targets for illegal logging and mining. Satellite images revealed deforestation progressing rapidly, and wildfires increasingly ravage the landscape. The Amazon is a living, breathing organism, sustaining not just local wildlife but global climate balance. To understand its importance, we must realize that every tree, every river, and every species contributes to a complex network that sustains life on Earth. Losing it would mean more than just a local environmental crisis. It would reverberate across continents and generations. The Amazon is home to an astonishing array of wildlife, from apex predators to tiny insects that play critical ecological roles. Jaguars silently stalk the forest floor, their presence regulating prey populations and maintaining balance. Capybaras roam near rivers, while pink river dolphins glide gracefully through freshwater channels, a symbol of the river's hidden beauty. Birds like the scarlet macaw and toucan color the treetops, their calls echoing through the canopy. Even the smallest creatures, like ants, beetles, and tree frogs, contribute to nutrient cycles and forest health. Many species have unique adaptations. The sloths, for instance, move so slowly that algae grows on their fur, blending them seamlessly into the trees. Yet this wildlife faces mounting pressures. Habitat destruction from logging and agriculture shrinks territories, while illegal poaching targets both animals and their habitats. Invasive species and climate change further disrupt ecological balance, creating a chain reaction that can devastate entire ecosystems. Protecting wildlife in the Amazon is not just about saving charismatic species. It is about preserving the intricate web of life that sustains the forest itself. Every creature, large or small, is a vital thread in this delicate ecological tapestry. The Amazon River and its countless tributaries form the lifeblood of the rainforest, spanning over 6,400 kilometers. It is the largest river by discharge volume on Earth, supporting an incredible diversity of aquatic life. Piranhas, river turtles, electric eels, and the elusive Amazonian manatee inhabit its waters, each playing a role in maintaining ecological balance. Flooded forests, known as vazia, emerge seasonally, providing critical breeding grounds for fish and feeding sites for birds and mammals. Indigenous communities rely on these waterways for transportation, food, and cultural rituals, deeply intertwining human life with the river's rhythms. However, threats like pollution, overfishing, and dam construction disrupt these fragile ecosystems. Mercury contamination from illegal gold mining has poisoned rivers, affecting both humans and wildlife. Climate change also alters rainfall patterns, causing unpredictable flooding or droughts. The health of the Amazon's rivers is inseparable from the forest itself. A decline in one inevitably impacts the other. Preserving these waterways is essential not only for local species and tribes but for the global climate, as rivers help regulate carbon and nutrient cycles across the rainforest. For thousands of years, the Amazon has been home to indigenous tribes who live in harmony with the forest. Groups like the Yanomami, Kiopo, and Tikuna have developed complex knowledge systems, understanding medicinal plants, animal behaviors, and seasonal cycles with unmatched precision. Their daily lives hunting, fishing, farming, and crafting reflect an intimate relationship with nature. Cultural traditions, spiritual practices, and oral histories are interwoven with the forest, preserving ecological knowledge that has been passed down for generations. Indigenous communities are often the first line of defense against environmental destruction, acting as stewards of biodiversity. Yet their way of life faces constant threats. Illegal logging, mining, and land encroachment endanger their territories, leading to conflicts and displacement. Government policies sometimes fail to protect their rights, while climate change and diseases introduced by outsiders further compromise their survival. Understanding and supporting these communities is crucial. Their knowledge is a blueprint for sustainable living in one of the most complex ecosystems on Earth. Preserving their culture is inseparable from preserving the Amazon itself. Deforestation has become the most visible and alarming threat to the Amazon. Every year, thousands of square kilometers of forest are cleared for agriculture, cattle ranching, and logging. Satellite imagery reveals a growing patchwork of destruction, with entire sections of rainforest disappearing at alarming rates. Wildfires, often intentionally set to clear land, devastate habitats, and release massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Illegal mining and infrastructure projects further fragment the forest, making it difficult for species to migrate or reproduce. Human activity also introduces pollutants, invasive species, and diseases that disrupt natural balances. While Brazil has implemented conservation policies and created protected areas, enforcement remains inconsistent, and economic pressures often prioritize short-term profits over long-term sustainability. The consequences are global. Reduced carbon absorption accelerates climate change, while biodiversity loss undermines the resilience of ecosystems worldwide. Protecting the Amazon requires urgent action, combining strong environmental laws, community involvement, and global awareness to prevent one of the Earth's greatest treasures from being irreversibly damaged.